Hey, Cappy. I may have to get a new phone stand. All right, hi, Cappy. This is going to be your reading. This is for Capricorn placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm doing you guys' reading early, Cappy, because I have to do the last finishing. I have to do the last finishing touches for the Mercury retrograde worksheet for Patreon. So I was like, oh, let me do Capricorn early so I can get that on Patreon today. Okay, so let's see. And I was like, I gotta save the best for last. I didn't forget about you guys. Well, this morning I was like, oh my god, I gotta hurry up and do Capricorn. But okay, so this is gonna be good, great rising, Candy Girl. All right, so let's see. This is gonna be for Capricorn placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take what resonates. Leave the rest. Be sure to flip and switch the roles and genders. And take what, yeah, flip and switch the roles and genders and place yourself where you fit. So, what do Capricorn placements, most importantly, what do the Capricorn placements who are watching, most importantly, need to know at this time right now? What do they most importantly need to know at this time? The Capricorn placements watching or cross watchers, what do they most importantly need to know? So we got yes, luck is on your side. Okay, Cappies. So luck is, oh, so we got yes, and then we have no, and then we have gold digger and water sign. This came up for you guys on, this water sign energy came up for you guys on Patreon's reading. So I don't know if you're dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or somebody that has those placements in their chart. Maybe somebody's on a Libra, Scorpio cusp, Aquarius, Pisces cusp, or what's the other, the Gemini, Cancer cusp. So I feel like things are moving up for you. Yeah, you have to let somebody go. Yeah, this person's a narcissist. And then this person, if we got gold digger, man or woman, this person could be, there's somebody in your energy that could be coming back around and they could be trying to use you. Yeah, go on. Y'all may, for those of you that are on Patreon, go watch that Capricorn reading, because if you guys watched it, you saw the water sign came out. Or was it earth signs? Was it for the earth sign reading or Capricorn? I know it was the earth. I forgot. Anyways, I be doing so much different things. Good morning, Alexandria girl. What else? Good morning, CJ. What else for Cappy? But yeah, luck is on your side, Capricorn. I feel like things are gonna be going up for you. Yeah, ooh. Cappy, manifest. Tell the universe exactly what you want. Capricorns, right now is a very good time. It's a very auspicious time for y'all. This is a great time to manifest. This is a great time to it's a really good time. Yeah, okay. Sexuality and divorce. Somebody could be going through, it's like you guys are leveling up, things are getting better for you, and then you got people who are, still figuring themselves out, maybe with their sexuality or, whatever it is that they want out of love. Some people are going through divorces and breakups. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this Mercury retrograde, y'all let me know. I don't think it was terrible for you guys. I feel like it caused you guys to reflect a lot. You got some people that do want to come back, but it's saying no. Do not go back with nobody from your past. They just want to use you. Whether it's for time, money, energy, validation, ego boost, no. It's different ways to be used by people. I tried aerial arts for the first time yesterday. It helped me release some inner stress and bring on my inner child. I went with my cousin. He tried to triangulate me with. I love that, Alexandria. My daughter, she's 3 years old. She was just saying that she wanted to do aerial yoga. And my daughter's a Capricorn, Mercury, Mars, and Venus. Like she's an Aquarius, Sun and Moon, Gemini rising, but she's a Capricorn stellium. But yeah, she was like, Mommy, I want to do aerial yoga. One more for Cappy. I'm glad you had a good time, Alexandria. One more. And then we got Mercury retrograde. Electronic issues, communication issues, and review everything. Oh, I can't wait for the Mercury retrograde reflection worksheet to go up today. And we got divorce, experiencing a breakup. Okay, so let's see what's yes here. Hi, I'm Saoma. Hi, Saoma. What's yes? Luck is on your side for Cappy. Good morning, Saoma. That's a pretty name. I just don't know if I'm saying it right. What's yes? What's yes? Luck is on your side. Okay, judgment. Ooh. Capricorn, a lot of you. Ooh, baby, the wheel is turning in y'all favor. Baby, the wheel is turning, Capricorn placements. The wheel is turning in your favor. For those of you that have been doing the work and you've been reviewing the past, you've been looking, reflecting back on your choices, how you got to where you're at, things are changing for you. The only thing is God is telling you guys to be humble. Because you guys may y'all going to be coming to a place where everything is going to be getting so good. You may want to look down and be like, to people that did you wrong, and don't do that. You're being called to stay humble. Yeah, it's like the wheel is finally turning in your favor. And you guys could have been going through a lot for things could have been moving slow. There could have been delays. There could have just been a lot of setbacks. It could have been a lot that y'all were going through. Y'all was going through it. Manifest. Okay, 5 of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Cups. Mars and Scorpio. I feel like a lot of you guys, because you guys are over. You're no longer in this 5 of Cups, this sad ass energy. There could be a need. Some of you guys could need to work on your forgiveness and your forgiveness. You know what? I'm not even going to say forgiveness, because you don't have to forgive nobody for what they did. Forgiveness is like, oh, I forgive you for what you did. It's okay. No, it's more so about releasing resentment and not tying so much of your energy to people and things from the past. Yeah, forgive yourself. You don't need to forgive nobody. Forgive yourself. And my old hair braider told me that. And she's a Capricorn moon. She was just like, people tell you, oh, you got to forgive somebody. You don't have to forgive that person for what they did. You can forgive yourself and you can release resentment, but you don't need to forgive nobody. And that stuck with me. I feel like a lot of you guys, what I do want to say, Cappies, is, don't check that person's page. Stop looking at old conversations. Delete the old photos if you haven't. Forgive yourself. Don't check up on that person. Don't ask about that person. Don't even get readings about that person no more. If you got your own cards, don't even pull cards about that person no more. Because when you pull cards on people, you tie yourself. You keep that cord going. You become obsessed with their life. You become obsessed with what they're doing, what they got going on. And that keeps you stuck in the past. So none of that. Yeah, you guys, new beginnings. Ace of Cups here. You have potential for that. But Mercury retrograde. Yeah, the sun here. I feel like this Mercury retrograde exposed a lot for you guys. A lot of you guys got some clarity. Leo here. You or somebody can have Leo in their chart. I feel like this Mercury retrograde was very eye-opening for you. Very eye-opening. Not just about other people, but about yourself. And some of you guys could have walked away disappointed. A lot of y'all could have went through a really painful ending. Here, the Page of Wands, he's walking with his head down. The Death card, you guys could have experienced loss of whatever kind, changes, deaths, whether of, actual deaths or spiritual deaths. Here, you guys have been betrayed. You've been backstabbed. You damn near you damn near, you barely made it. Emotionally and psychologically, a lot of you guys barely made it out of something. A lot of you guys could be reconciling with someone, kids, friends, family, your inner child, old parts of yourself. Yeah, Three of Cups in reverse. Some of y'all could have been betrayed. There could have been third-party situations that you guys were in. Some of you guys could have been betrayed by family, friends. This could have been about business. It could have been about money. It could have been about love. But y'all didn't. Y'all kept up. And look at y'all. Look. Woo. Ten of Pentacles, the Strength, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Two of Wands here. The only queen that's missing is the Queen of Cups. And that could simply be because there could still be some emotional remnants of a past situation here. Yeah, that could be why the Empress is in reverse here for y'all. There could still be some things that you're emotionally processing. Like weekly or bi-weekly. I think bi-weekly would be good, Alexandria. You know, I was thinking about that. But, okay, hold on. What's yes? Yeah, Page of Swords. A lot of you guys are learning from the past. A lot of reviewing. Oof. And y'all got people from your past that are... It's like you guys are out the clear, but not just yet. Because it's like you see how there's people... In this deck, there's people in the back. And he's looking at his sword. A lot of you guys, you've learned what you learned. You know what you know now. King of Swords here. But you guys are still going to be tested. There's still going to be some things that come up or some people that try to reach back out to you. Or there's going to be situations where you're going to be tested to see if you're going to go backwards. If you're going to react or if you're going to behave in a way that you've done in the past. So some of y'all may be, yeah... I feel like depending on how you guys respond to things, that's what's going to determine how the wheel turns. Yeah. Hold on, let me write something down. Baby, get your feet off there. No. What's manifest? Okay, Nine of Pentacles. This could be about your money, your self-sufficiency, your independence. Some of you guys are self-made, or if you work for a company or whatever, you do really well for yourself, or you're going to be. A lot of you guys, if you've been struggling financially, that's coming to an end. If you guys were feeling sad about being single, that's coming to an end. Venus and Virgo here. Not saying that you have to enjoy being single, but if you were feeling depressed and sad about it, you're not anymore. Mercury retrograde. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. Heavy Leo here. A lot of you guys, child, yeah. Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be Pisces as well. A lot of you guys could be glowing. You could be like working out, you're taking care of your skin. I'm seeing somebody's skin glowing. Some of you guys could have cut your hair, you could have colored your hair, you could be doing something different with your hair, with your wardrobe. Ooh. What's the Judgment? Yeah, the World in reverse. And that flew out in reverse. Fixed sign energy, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. So there could be a cycle that's still open. Somebody feels like they have unfinished business with you, but this person has a whole bunch of, they got a whole bunch of stuff that they're fighting. There could be some delays here, some, yeah, maybe even, some of you guys could even feel unaccomplished. You feel like, damn, You could be beating yourself up about certain things that you feel like you failed or didn't accomplish. Y'all gonna have people, because things are changing for you, you're gonna have people can, you gotta understand, people that operate out of like that devil energy, that low vibrational energy, they can sense when things are turning for you. I feel like you're gonna have somebody try to come back around, or you can feel this person's energy on you. The World in reverse. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles in reverse. There's no negotiating. There's no going back and forth. Some of you guys have one foot in the past and one foot in the new. Yeah, Two of Swords here. This, yeah, Moon in Libra. You could be feeling indecisive about making a choice or decision. And like I said for the air signs last night, if don't let somebody tell you more, don't let somebody show you more than once they don't fuck with you. If somebody gave you their ass to kiss before, they will give you their ass to kiss again. So there's no, some of you guys, the past is not an option. It's just not an option. There's nothing to, it doesn't matter who wants to call a truce. It doesn't matter who misses you. It's not about how you, loyalty or whatever. These people, it's a game. Five of Swords. They'll abuse your loyalty. They'll abuse your feelings. They'll abuse your kindness. They'll look at that as weakness like they've done before. No need to go back. I feel like these people or a person has already fumbled you and they're just now realizing that. It's too damn bad. Some of you guys have to cut your losses with something. What's the Two of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, the Hangman. Let this shit go. Pisces energy here. You or somebody can have Pisces in their chart. Y'all gonna have to make a sacrifice. And this may even come down to family, friends. It depends, you know, it could be, it's not just lovers. Y'all gonna have, there's a sacrifice. Some of you guys, you're trying to do too many things at once. You're gonna have to pick a side. Or somebody's gonna have to pick a side when it comes to you. There's a sacrifice that's needed. Somebody can't serve two masters. Somebody can't play both sides. Somebody here can't juggle. They can't have two people, two different, somebody's gonna have to choose. Because with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, somebody here is biting off more than they can chew, and they're going to have to make a sacrifice. Or somebody's not, and that's why somebody's not succeeding in something, and that's why a cycle hasn't been closed. Hangman. What's the Hangman? Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. Somebody's, yeah, I don't know if this is you guys holding on to something still or this is somebody else. Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. In this deck, you see how he's holding on to these pentacles so tight? How do you focus it? Like, how do people... But the Grim Reaper is coming to snatch all of that. So something's going to have to be let go of regardless. And I got that for the Capricorn reading for Patreon. So I don't know if this is you guys or this is somebody else. But yeah, but it's definitely time to let something go. Somebody also could be trying to take something from y'all. I don't know if you were trying, I don't know if somebody was trying to sacrifice you or... Anyways, if somebody was trying to do something to you, that's not going to work. If somebody was trying to take something from you, that's not going to work either. And whatever somebody here thought they took from you, you wasn't supposed to have it, or wasn't supposed to have it anymore anyway. So, Page of Swords, whatever you didn't get, you was not supposed to have. And for some of you guys, you're supposed to be going independent, whether it's with your work, your job, a relationship. There's something about you. It's time for you guys to kind of venture out on your own. You're going to be pushed or forced to. What's the Page of Swords here? Yeah, the Emperor. What's the Page of Swords? Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be starting a new routine. You got good news coming in. I feel like you got good news coming in. Look how these people running up like, oh my God, Capricorn, they got look what they got coming in. Let's hurry up and go. Let's make amends with Capricorn. Let's try to keep the cycle open with Capricorn. Let's manipulate, yeah, let's trauma bond with Capricorn. Let's put them through another tower so that they can collapse and have to start all over again. And then so I can just run out and get their 10 of Pentacles, their spiritual inheritance, or I can keep them from theirs. That's all that this is. People see that you're receiving something. A lot of you guys were the underdog. A lot of people really didn't. A lot of people didn't. They kind of cast. You know, when you had love to give, when you had support to give, they casted you aside. They put you on a shelf. They went towards other things, other people. You were an afterthought. You weren't important, or you weren't that important unless they needed something. What's the Page of Pentacles? Yeah, the Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's a dub for these connections. Venus and Cancer. It's a dub. Yeah. There could be a breakup, a separation. You're not seeing eye to eye with somebody. You may have to cut your losses when it comes to a relationship or a connection, whether it's a friend, family, lover. What's the Two of Cups in reverse? People could have friend zoned you, and now somebody wants to apologize. Two of Cups in reverse. Fake ass apologies. Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, Eight of Cups. A lot of you guys are abandoning connections, or you've been abandoned a lot. You've been abandoned. People didn't really feel like, people didn't think you had much to offer. People didn't see you, they didn't see or treat you as the Empress, whether you look good or not. People didn't see and treat you like they were supposed to treat you. It's not about looks. People just did not treat you the way that they were supposed. They didn't value you. Some of you guys, you've been disappointed a lot when it comes to your connections. And people didn't, and you see how he's walking away. He's not even looking back. He don't even give a damn. You had people walk away from y'all, betray y'all, hurt y'all, backstab y'all, talk about y'all, and they didn't give a damn. And these were people that were supposed to be loyal to you and have your back. And all they did was talk about you. All they did was want to keep their eye on you. They wasn't really your friends. They wasn't really family. They wasn't really your lover. They just wanted to have an eye on you, to see what you were doing next, to see what you're up to. But they wasn't really rocking with you. Eight of Cups. What's the Eight of Cups? A lot of these people were sent here to just take from you. Eight of Cups. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. What's the Eight of Cups? Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. People wanted to slow y'all down. People were slow to commit, slow to give you offers, slow to have your back. They always had excuses when it came to you. When it was you, you would run and go out your way. But then when it was Capricorn's turn to be supported, everybody dragged their feet. Everybody had an excuse. Virgo, Leo energy. Yeah, that's why a lot of you, that's why the universe is helping y'all heal. Y'all got new love coming in, unconditional love. People that love like you love, whether it's friends, family, lovers. A lot of people around you are inauthentic. They were in it for what you can do for them. They were greedy. They were selfish. They had you tied, bound, on them, to them. They had addictions, codependency, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of these people worked hard on this too. For some of you guys, you could be working hard on something. Your hard work is going to pay off. If you've been building something, your hard work is paying off. For heavy Virgo here. Yeah. I feel like in these breakups, these separations, all it did was push you to better yourself, really. It made you work harder, it made you work smarter. Some of y'all could be a bit of perfectionists. So just be mindful of that. That could be from a place of insecurity. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, the King of Wands. That's what I'm saying. Somebody here was like taking your energy. Somebody's like, if this is a man, he's an incubus. Or if it's a woman, they're a succubus. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Y'all could have had a sexual relationship or a very passionate relationship with this person, or you do. The King and Queen of Wands. I feel like somebody's definitely going through a divorce or a breakup. Cancer energy as well. July, Cancer, July, Leo. King of Wands. Somebody here got a big ego. This person can get a lot of attention, but so do you. Yeah, nah, you were trauma bonding with somebody. Moon and Sag. Or you were trauma bonding with different people. But y'all could have had a relationship or a situationship or whatever you had going on with somebody. It was a trauma bond. Or it is. And this is what's slowing you down, or was slowing you down. Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. A lot of y'all are overcoming a painful ending. Gemini Sun energy, very painful. Something that damn near took y'all out. Ten of Swords. Yeah, Knight of Cups. There could be somebody in your energy, Capricorn. This person is not doing too well psychologically or mentally. Pisces here with the Knight of Cups. Could be Aquarius, but Pisces really. Somebody could drink a lot. But that could have been y'all. Y'all could have been so depressed you were drinking. You could have been smoking a lot, eating a lot, whatever it was. You were barely able to get out of bed. You couldn't barely sleep. Don't go back to nobody that made it hard for you to go to sleep, or had you wanting to sleep all the time, that had you so damn depressed you were drinking or doing God knows what, or you didn't want to eat, you didn't want to work out, you didn't want to have fun, you didn't want to be around people. Don't go back to nobody that put you in that type of space. Why would you? Knight of Cups. Yeah, Cappies, Ten of Pentacles. When it comes to finances, I will say a lot of you guys are going to be doing well for yourselves. Some of you guys may even decide to work for yourselves. Mercury and Virgo. Yeah, y'all could be seeing 10-10, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. What's the Ten of Pentacles? Yeah, the Four of Swords in reverse. Cappies, y'all have had people do spell work, try to come up against y'all, take from y'all, steal from y'all, slow y'all down, be a distraction, and none of it worked. Jupiter and Libra. Some of you guys can need to pray more. You need to meditate more. Because there could be spiritual guidance that you guys are not really listening to, or you can't really hear. Some of you guys need to get out in nature. Go for more walks. You know, use your electronics less. Just tap in with, y'all need to tap in. Somebody here needs to tap in. Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, the Death card. Scorpio here. Capricorn, you guys asked for something. You prayed for something. But the way that it's going to come in is going to cause you to lose something. Whether it's a relationship, a marriage, a job, a friendship. It's going to cause you to have, something's going to be you're going to feel like something's being taken from you. And I got that. Go to the community tab. And if you scroll to the Capricorn one, what day? Hold on. Let me see. How many days ago was that? Because that's the reading on Patreon. But I put like the summary, like the captions. Yes. Oh, okay, this is 2 days ago, Capricorn. I'm going to read it to you guys from my community tab. Cappy, hold on. It says, Cappy, sometimes you are loyal to a fault, and as much as you want to fix and help someone or something, you can't, and it's held you back in a lot of situations, especially regarding your resources, time, money, energy, etc. You're in a much stronger position of power than you realize, and this is not coming from a place of arrogance or pride. It's just what it is, and you don't need anyone to validate what you're already feeling. There could be self-deception here for some due to all the time, money, energy you feel you've already invested. And while this is your strength, it has become a weakness, or at least for this particular situation. There's a difference between investing and simply wasting time or waiting for something that's not going anywhere. As much as you want to hold on to this, the universe is getting ready to shake some shit up and snatch all of this away from you or someone in your energy. This may cause someone to feel like a fish out of water, but it's going to strengthen self-sufficiency, independence, and adaptability. Remember, they need you more than you need them. And this isn't from a place of ego, it's just the truth. And if anyone is taking you for granted, tell them to kick rocks. Go to the community tab. For those of, and if you're interested in the full reading, like the video like this, you could click the Patreon link and it's there. But yeah, and that's the most recent. Yeah, that was 2 days ago. Yep. I feel like a lot of things that you guys have been really putting the effort in, you've been committed to, you could feel like it's being taken from you, but it's because these people, they're holding you back. It was holding you back, really. Yeah, there's some type of ending or death here or change. A lot of you guys could have been sleeping on yourselves. You're coming out of that. It's time to follow your heart. And people got to understand, when you tell the universe you want something, if your current situation doesn't match what you're trying to manifest, your current situation is going to be taken from you, whether it's a job, a person, place, or thing. That's just how it is. You can't have both. You got to make up your mind. 9 of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, the 6 of Cups here. Scorpio Sun. A lot of y'all somebody could be feeling really antisocial right now. I also feel like there's if somebody was trying to compete, there's no competition. You see in the 5 of Wands in this deck is only one person standing. Everybody else is basically in submission. They're sitting down. There's really no competition. Virgo here. 3 of Cups in reverse. Somebody could have put you on in third parties. They could have tried to put you in competition with other people, and somebody could be realizing like, damn, nothing really compares to Capricorn or Crosswatcher. But it's a little too late for that. Somebody could have been greedy. They're not learning from their past mistakes. They just want to eat off your plate or siphon your energy, drain you. 6 of Cups here. Yeah, the Strength card. A lot of you guys, you're returning back to something, returning back to yourself, your individuality, your inner child. People that you could have abandoned because of an unhealthy connection that you were in. Strength card. Heavy Leo in this reading. Somebody got Leo in their chart or dealing with somebody that does. Strength card. Somebody could miss you, Capricorn. What's the strength? Some of you guys also, if you have children, you're connecting with your children more, or your child. What's strength? Or your inner child. Strength. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles in this reading. Money is definitely going to be looking good. If anything else, Capricorn, money will be looking very good. Saturn and Taurus. Yeah, a lot of you guys are really loyal. Some of you guys kept running back to somebody because y'all could have been dealing with somebody anywhere from 2 to 10 plus years. However long you was dealing with this person, you put a lot of effort into it. You were very loyal to this. Yeah. A lot of you guys, if you were like really, if you were in hermit mode, I see you guys coming out of that. Y'all look at the Queen of Pentacles. Y'all don't focus on the bag. Y'all get into the bag. You're focusing on your health. What's the Seven of Pentacles? You're not stressing. You're not in your head about something no more. You're Three of Wands. You're setting shit free. You're setting people free. Aries sun here. A lot of you guys will be traveling soon. Something is growing and expanding for you. Some of y'all could be teachers. You could be counselors. Or you're being guided to be. Or you're being guided to get one. You could be mentors even. Or you have one. Some of you guys could do something very spiritual. Somebody, yeah, y'all could be spiritual teachers. Leaders. Or you could be learning. You could be reading a lot more. Yeah, I like it. Damn, not the Harley Quinn. Man, my boss played me with my promotion, with a promotion that had a glass ceiling. I'm kind of upset about that. Korean, I heard Korean skincare is really good. Korean skincare, I'm wearing less makeup. I get so many compliments. What happened with their promotion? What's the Three of Wands? Yeah, the King of Cups in reverse. Some of y'all could have been, ugh. Yeah, I don't like the King of Cups in reverse. Cancer, heavy Scorpio here. Cancer, Pisces, heavy Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra. October, Libra, October, Scorpio. Some of you guys could have kept going back to somebody that was emotionally manipulative. They can have, especially, you know, water signs can be very manipulative. Not all, but I mean, every element has their, like, air signs are good at mental manipulation. Water signs are good at emotional manipulation. Earth signs are good at physically manipulating things, like, you know, money and you know, body. And I feel like the fire signs are, and they are good at energetically manipulating things. And y'all could have been dealing with a very emotional manipulator. Some of you guys, this person could be married, or they were married, and you, or they were in a commitment, or they were just unavailable. Somebody was unavailable in some kind of way and manipulative. King of Cups in reverse. Somebody also could drink a lot. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. Somebody was very emotionally codependent on you. Moon and Taurus. Or they wanted you to be codependent on them. A lot of you guys could need to realize your choice in this person was a reflection of your worth, or how you thought of yourself, or your frequency at that time. Yeah, just because you dealt with this one type of person before, or you were this type of person before, doesn't mean you have to always be this way, or you have to always deal with this. You're allowed to change. What's the sun here? Yeah, the Seven of Cups. What? Somebody's trying to use Mercury retrograde to, like, confuse you guys. Somebody could be trying to affect your dream state. They're trying to make you look at somebody that you're connected to, or whatever, like, different. Somebody's trying to fuck with your intuition at this time. Y'all need to be careful. There could be a lot of confusion. I mean, with the sun is clarity, so I don't really... What's the Seven of Cups? Yeah, the Queen of... Somebody's trying to fuck with your emotions. Yeah, the King and Queen of Cups. So there could be two different connections, or the same one. Somebody was selfish with y'all. Yeah, there's two people that are falling to their tower. They're falling to their death here. There could be an unexpected or an unplanned pregnancy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, June, Cancer. Y'all need to review everything, because I feel like people are playing with y'all emotions. And this could even be something regarding work or whatever your commitments are or who you're committed to. What's the Queen of Cups? I feel like somebody's manipulated an offer that you were supposed to get or that they said they were going to give you. This could even be love. This could be work. It could be in business. It could be anything. And these are, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. That's what I'm saying. I feel like with the devil here, I feel like this is not just what you go through in relationships. A lot of you guys go through this when it comes to like money, business, your jobs, your careers. People that they dangle a carrot in front of you. Like, yeah, don't worry, I'm going to change. Or I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to help you with that. And then they don't do it. It's manipulation. I feel like people just like to have a position of power over y'all, Capricorn. Or they like to feel like they do. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Sagittarius energy, Jupiter. Yeah, the King of Pentacles in reverse. That's what I'm saying. Somebody's trying to like switch something around. Or the tables are turning, I guess. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, heavy Taurus here. Aries as well. King of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody is greedy. They like to exploit. Yeah, y'all are getting the truth about people. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn as well. January Capricorn, January Aquarius. A lot of you guys are getting the truth about people. A lot of y'all could have been indecisive. You wasn't really sure who was who, what was what, but you're about to see something very clearly. And this may cause you guys to leave a job, leave a person, go a breakup, a separate, I don't know. Y'all could need to do your research. Yeah, because what? I feel like somebody here knew exactly what they were doing. Somebody knew what they were doing. I feel like somebody made it seem like things were going to grow and expand if you just stayed, if you just kept investing, if you just kept giving, if you just stayed, you know, played your position or whatever, and that didn't happen. Somebody, y'all could even be getting breadcrumbed by somebody. This could even be emotionally, or this could be financially, in whatever area. And somebody here knows what they're doing. What's the? I don't know if somebody here is Two-Faced, or what's this King of Swords? What's the King of Swords here? The Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody made it seem like you're not as close to somebody as they made it seem like. Y'all not, this ain't no iron team. Somebody here is using y'all, or they were. It could be a friend. It could be something to do with work. It could be family. Three of Cups in reverse. This could be a gossip, a lack of a social life. Somebody's not open. They don't really share. They're not really, yeah, something is not celebratory. Yeah, I feel like somebody just wanted to have power. Somebody made it seem like y'all were going to do something together, or y'all were both going to be, I don't know, Three of Cups in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this could be a boss, a manager, a supervisor, or this could just be a father figure, somebody that's in power, or they want to be in power. Three of Cups in reverse. Y'all could be cutting people out, friends. You don't really want to fuck with certain people. Or a certain, yeah, Nine of Wands. I feel like somebody is very unreliable. Some of you guys thought you were going to get something. You thought if you stayed down, if you worked hard enough, if you committed enough, if you gave enough, if you did enough, that you were going to get something. And I feel like, yeah, no, neither, somebody here cut you out of something. And they do this to other people. The Knight of Swords here, the Justice here. Somebody just likes to see people fight over them, or they just like to see people just in this sense of urgency, like trying to get something that they have no plan, they have no plans to give them, or no, they have no plans to do. Yeah, I don't know. Y'all gonna have to rethink something. Sagittarius here, Scorpio. Somebody could be November Scorpio, November Sag. Knight of Wands. Yeah, somebody had no plans on giving you something. Moon in Cancer with the 4 Cups. Yeah, somebody's manipulative. Somebody, this could even be about a promotion, a raise. Somebody could have said, oh yeah, we're going to go public. We're going to make things official. Or we're going to be boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. We're going to be business partners. We're going to do this and this and that. And 3 of Pentacles in reverse. No. And you over, no. You was over here fighting for your life. Doing the most for this opportunity. Yeah, for this. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody's like, if you just wait enough. Somebody's greedy. They like to exploit people. And somebody here knew that you had a goal in mind. They knew what you wanted. You had your eyes set on something, and they knew that. And they purposely strung you along, whether it's in love, business, career, friends, whatever it is. Somebody had no intentions on giving you an opportunity or doing something with you. They wanted your labor, whether emotionally, physically, financially. They wanted your heart, they wanted your energy and labor. Something was not fair. Yeah, look how he's pouring out the opportunity. Just spitting in God's face. I feel like somebody just, you know, a lot of people when they do things, they don't realize how they just spitting in God's face. They slapping God in the face. Queen of Wands. Some people don't even believe in God. Queen of Wands. Yeah, the 2 of Swords. And this could have had y'all in 2 different minds. Because you're like, okay, you know, yeah, there's a Tower here. Yeah, something did not grow or progress. Something is not going to move forward. Some of y'all may have to leave something behind. Y'all could, honestly, you may end up leaving something or someone or a place behind. You could be seeing 222. The air signs, water signs. And Sagittarius got 222. Moon and Libra with the 2 of Swords. Yeah, the Star. Somebody was in on, somebody's two-faced around y'all. Yeah, I don't like this. Somebody here, they feel like they got to, yeah, okay. I feel like somebody is very good, Aquarius energy here. Somebody is very good at giving y'all a sense of like false wins. Making you feel like you won something, but it's an empty win. It's an empty victory. Yeah, Star in reverse. Somebody is inauthentic. Yeah, the Devil. Somebody just want, yeah, I'm telling y'all. Somebody could be on a Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. I also feel like somebody here couldn't tell the difference between you and somebody else. If somebody had you in a third party, or they benched you, or somebody here could have lumped you just as the others. They could have just been in and out, treated you like it wasn't how you wanted to be treated. It's because this person, somebody got something attached to them sexually. This could be who they have a child by. Yeah, somebody has something on them, or who they've been with in the past, something with their childhood, their upbringing. Somebody has a dark attachment to them. And that's why this person couldn't see you clearly. You can't really trust people who are in 2 different minds when it comes to you, because they're always going to juggle you. Anybody that's been in 2 different minds about you or what they want to do, period, they're not. The Devil. What's the devil? Yeah, the Empress in reverse. Somebody didn't treat you like an Empress in reverse. There could be an unexpected pregnancy. Taurus, Libra here. Somebody wanted y'all to be ugly. Somebody was really trying to affect like how you look. Like y'all could have been like losing hair. You could have been losing weight. Your skin, you could have been breaking out. You could have been gaining or losing a lot of weight. Like somebody here did, like, you were so stressed by something, it could have took away your beauty. But that's what somebody here wanted. Ew. Somebody could be born on April 4th. I mean, April 1st or the 10th. October 4th. Yeah, somebody's fighting. Somebody could have mommy issues. Somebody's fighting a demon. Or this could have been y'all. Maybe some of you guys were you're in two different minds when it comes to lovers, your job, friendships, whatever, because y'all didn't, your self-esteem could have been really low. And maybe that's what you're reviewing. Like, damn, when my self-esteem was low, I was putting up with X, Y, and Z. I was letting motherfuckers swindle me, bamboozle me. That happened to me. I was down bad, like real bad. Yeah. Is he gonna get karma for hurting me again? Because this isn't fair. It definitely isn't fair. I have to block him again because he just ruins me inside. He has destroyed me. Ugh. Definitely a Cancer. Some people are fucking cancerous. The Scorpio. Shake my head. He is just horrible to me. I feel like he has a third party on me right now. He came back and apologized after he left me for his BM. Like, and how he's acting crazy again. I had him blocked. Don't stop going back to these people. I gotta work towards that 55K when I thought I was gonna get 55, then build to make more. Stop going back to them on point. Stop going back to those people. What do you mean again? Y'all gotta, sometimes we aid in our own karma by constantly going back to people that showed us the first time. They showed us one time who they were, and then when we keep going back, things keep getting worse. Y'all gotta take accountability. I said this in the air sign reading. Accountability, or y'all gonna stay stuck in this cycle. Y'all don't wanna, If a person already did something once to you, don't keep going back. It's only gonna get worse, and it's gonna make it harder for you guys to recuperate and rejuvenate after that. Empress in reverse. Yeah, the Three of Swords here. I feel like you guys will get karma when you take accountability for your actions and your choices and make the changes you need to make. Y'all could be seeing 333. Air signs. Go watch the air sign reading. Air signs in Sagittarius got 333. Yeah, Libra here with the Justice. Yeah, y'all could have been down bad. 10 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles. But to be honest, if this person got with somebody else, or whoever it is, I feel like, you see how normally in the 5 of Pentacles is only 2 people, and they got their canes, they're coming out, they're getting out of the cold. This time the canes done broke. They don't have their canes, they don't have their crutch. And for some of you guys, you could have been this person or these people's crutch. They don't have that no more, and you're going to be able to get out of whatever. You're going to be able to get out of this storm. But it's going to require accountability, and it's going to require a lot of work, especially when it comes to repairing your self-esteem and your self-worth. I'm going to always tell y'all like it is, because I actually want people on my channel to change and grow. I don't want to keep reading on these type of things, you know, all the time. So, yeah, accountability. But also, people are going to get their karma, but focus on yourself. Don't get obsessed with what people did to you, and if they're going to get karma, lock in on yourself. Y'all have bigger fish to fry, most of you. You got bigger things to worry about than if somebody's going to get their karma. People will get their karma in due time. And people are going to get their karma automatically because they're a shitty person. They're going to make more shitty choices. That's already there in itself. But yeah, I see some of you guys healing. Yeah, somebody here could have got a third party pregnant. Or I don't know, somebody here. Because in the devil card in this deck, they're having sex. Like, they're actually on top of each other. And you've got the Queen of Wands. Something about the sacral and heart chakra is here heavy. What's the chakra messages? Yeah, depressed. You or this person could be depressed. Or at one point you were. There could be unresolved guilt. Maybe you guys feel guilty for something. Or somebody here tried to make you feel guilty. What else? Yeah, conflict and drama, clouded judgment. Yeah, your judgment could be clouded here. There could be conflict and drama. This could be internal conflict or external. Some of y'all could be realizing that somebody is like delayed. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. This person you were dealing with, they could be like developmentally delayed in some way. You could be realizing like, damn, this motherfucker or this bitch may really be slow. Like, they really may be Ed. What else? Or yeah, lying and deceptive behavior. Y'all could have been lying to yourselves, or somebody, maybe y'all didn't want to see the truth. Yeah, some of y'all didn't feel good enough. Good morning. Yeah, feeling unworthy and resentment. A lot of this resentment comes from you guys needing to, y'all need to forgive yourselves. Honestly, for making these choices. I'm going to be very honest with y'all always. Because if not, a lot of readers keep people in this space of avoidance and keep a lot of people that watch tarot in a cycle because it's always about third parties. It's always about spell work. It's never about the person themselves and how they got here in the first place. I'm going to cut through things. It's always going to reflect back to you. Relationships are reflective. We deserve what we deserve what and who we choose. In that regard, that talks about work, love, family, friends. We deserve the things we choose. So if you say, oh, I deserve a good man, a good woman, I deserve a good job, I deserve good health, but you're choosing the opposite, that's what you feel like you really deserve deep down. What you choose to invest in really reflects on what you believe you deserve. Y'all gonna have to look at yourselves. Maybe you have a mother wound when it comes to your self-worth, your self-esteem. I'm not gonna, what's depressed? Yeah, guarded because of past hurt. Some of y'all are closed off from the truth. And y'all can only blame, y'all don't want to be blaming these same people for 2, 3, 5, 10 years from now. Y'all gotta take accountability. Y'all chose these people. You chose this person. You chose this job. You chose to deal with this. You saw what somebody. You saw how you saw how this person treated somebody else, and you thought you were going to be different because of what? And I'm not trying to be mean or insensitive. I'm not, but it's just like, accountability is here. Your intuition already, just like I said for the air signs, your intuition told you something was a little funny. You went for it anyway. The signs were there. You went for it anyway. And then you got, you put your hand on the stove and you got burned. So what are you going to do now differently in the future? I got to call y'all out. I'm sorry. Drama, conflict, and drama, clouded people. Everybody's not going to like that, but I'm not that reader I'm not going to have y'all stuck in cycles. Clouded judgment and conflict and drama. Yeah, ungrounded, unstable and insecure, overly analytical. I feel like somebody here, y'all could have been dealing with somebody that was very materialistic. They were overly critical of you, but they have a whole bunch of shit going on. Somebody may even have health issues because of their lifestyle, because they're reckless sexually. They got the nerve, lying and deceptive behavior. Lonely and misunderstood. What's lonely and misunderstood? And we got don't know what to believe and lack of love and compassion. Somebody didn't show you guys any humility. Somebody could have made you guys feel like you were always overreacting to things. You were just too sensitive. Again, this reminds me of another Patreon reading I did for y'all. Let me go look at the caption for it on the community tab. I just feel like a lot of people came up short, Capricorn, and instead of admitting that, they made y'all feel like you were asking for too much or doing too much or you were too much or something. Where was it? Aha, it was 12 days ago. Someone is trying to control a narrative here. Remember, an apology without change behavior is just manipulation. Emotionally unavailable people will always try to spin the narrative of you being too sensitive, too bitter, too serious, too much, because they don't have the resources or range to meet you where you are emotionally. It's never about you. It's about their unavailability and avoidance of themselves and everyone and everything else around them. So that may be a reading that you guys may want to, or you guys may want to go look at that video. The link is below to the actual video. That's just a caption. So this is all in the community tab. Just scroll down. Yeah. Make sure y'all check the community tabs because I do post the Patreon links, the readings, and you know, stuff like that. The captions for the readings as well. I needed to hear what you just said. I really did keep looking for signs to see because I've tried to have hope in him, but I respect what you have to say. I really do. Yeah, sometimes having hope for people means sacrificing yourself. And some of you guys, some of these people, is like they require you to give up your soul to be with them. You got to recognize when a person, place, or thing, whether it's a job, a friendship, a family dynamic, a family member, a lover, you got to recognize when something requires you to abandon yourself and sacrifice yourself. And once you're able to see the signs of that, you'll know how to stay clear. You guys aren't, you're not cursed, you're not being punished. You just made certain choices that led to certain experiences and certain outcomes. And that's all that it is. You don't have to beat yourself up. Just say, wow, I made this choice that led to this. Now moving forward, I want to do better. Or I'm not going to make those type of choices no more. Or those type of decisions. It's not about beating yourself up or being hard on yourself, but you have to admit that you made a decision because your self-esteem wasn't where it needed to be. Your frequency wasn't where it needed to be. Your mind wasn't where it needed to be. Maybe your resources wasn't where it needed to be. You could have been doing things out of survival. Maybe your health wasn't where you needed to be. So, you know, and that goes for everything, jobs, lovers, partners. Just, it's not to beat yourself up, but you have to, if you don't look at yourself and if you don't realize why you're at where you're at and why you made the decisions to get you to where you're at, good and bad, you're going to keep making them. That's why self-awareness and introspection, and not just sitting by yourself and isolating and just wallowing in self-pity and victim and, you know, blaming and things like that. It's like, okay, wow, how did I get here? Oh, okay, I decided to make that choice. Why did I make that choice? What is me making that choice? What did it reflect about me, my upbringing, my self-esteem, my state of mind? Like really dig into it. The worksheet that is going to be on Patreon today, the questions are going to really help you guys dig into the why. There's always a why behind why we do things. It's always deeper than what we realize. And if you guys watch the water sign reading on YouTube from November 19th, the title is "This is Much Deeper Than You Thought." That's a really good reading. I think everybody should watch that reading. I'll put it in the community tab today. Everybody should watch that water sign reading. It doesn't matter if you have water in your chart or not. Everybody should watch that water sign reading. It's very deep. But this is your reading, Capricorn. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to join us on Patreon, the link is in the description box. If you would like to book a personal reading, the link is there as well. And I will talk to you guys later. I'm going to be changing up. I don't know if I want to keep doing personals. I don't know if I want to keep doing personals or change how I do them. I don't know if I want to change the length. I definitely do want to change like the pricing, the length of time. I don't really know if I want to, I don't know if I want to do audio, text. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. But I'll, again, check the community tab. I do polls on there. I want to book by yeah. If I do offer something like that, I think I would definitely change the price, because 190 every bi-weekly is crazy. In this account, you know, but I may change the format and the time and how I do it. It may be written or it may be something audio, but it may not. It's not going to be 45 minutes though. I don't know. I have to see, y'all. But check the community tab, guys. I do polls on there. I value you guys' input. Make sure you do the polls. But I'm going to put the water sign reading in the community tab. Girl, you'll be surprised what I pay for therapy. Oh, okay. Well, since you said that, no, I'm just talking. But yeah, I'm gonna, and again, check the community tab today, because it'll let you guys know when the Patreon, this is the last Mercury retrograde of the year. So we're gonna do a reflection worksheet on Patreon. I'll put that up in the community tab today. And yes, so look for that. Check the community tab. Like, comment, and subscribe, guys. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.